Houston podcast. Yay!
We got maybe one or maybe two segments remaining. We're going to just try to blast through it. Okay, home stretch, friends. To stop the Endicott battery incinerator, I just want to point out that I work in the public interest, friends. I do this full time nearly, and I do have one part-time job. It doesn't pay me enough to live on. I still have a deficit every single month. This month it's about $500. I had some moving expenses. I have a storage shed. I'm about ready to lose the stuff that I have in my storage shed. It's about $150. One thing I noticed is when you I haven't always been a poor person. I used to make a lot of money, and now doing environmental work, I tend to be right on the edge of poverty most of the time. Very, very hard to get money out of these NGOs. Most of my money comes from people like you. That's why I appreciate your support. tinyurl.com/donate to Bill Houston. I'm just trying to raise $500 this month. It's not a lot of money. I think I can easily raise $500, and that's really going to help me out a lot. I do unique original research, and I think if you go to Bill Houston's fracking resume, if you just Google Bill Houston's fracking resume, you'll see all the work that I do. I do original research. I do work that nobody else does. So if somebody else is out there doing the work that I've been doing, then fine, I'll step back and I'll do something different. But I don't see anybody else doing it. That's why I do the work that I do. So donations are appreciated in any amount to tinyurl.com/donate to Bill Houston. Tiny URL. How do you do that phonetically? That would be like Uniform Romeo Lima. Tiny URL. Uniform Romeo Lima. tinyurl.com/donate to TO Bill Houston. And Houston is spelled HUSTON, like the movie star, the director, not the city. Let's get back into this. Let's talk about the stack height. Oh, we went the wrong. So this photo is by Bob Joseph of WNBF. Bob's been doing some great reporting on this, by the way, on this topic of the battery incinerator and also the battery manufacturing plant. So one thing is, I looked up the old Speedies, not the Speedies, but the old facility, the air facility permit for Building 259. And I found this document, and this document shows that the height of the stacks right now is 111 feet. The only problem is, if we look at the hill, like there's a hill that's just to the west. This is downtown Endicott, right? This is like the Price Chopper right here. There's a big hill up here, right? Here's the Price Chopper. This is the old IBM site down here. Here's Building 259. This is Roble Avenue. This is Oak Hill Avenue, okay, right here. So what we're looking at here is an elevation profile, and it's unfortunately flipped. So the right-hand side shows that hill over there. That's on the top of, I don't know what hill that is. Skyline Drive. This is Skyline Drive that goes up there. Not sure what this hill is called, but it's 288 feet tall. And then as you go, this line right here, the middle one is kind of in the middle. And this is right here. This is over where Building 259 is. This is the stack. And the stack height is, it's hard to see. You could essentially say this is 0, right? Because this is all above sea level. But you can kind of call this 0. The stack is 111 feet, and the height of the hills is 288 feet above that. There's absolute and relative feet here. So the problem is because the stacks are lower than the height of the surrounding hills, these emissions are going to settle in the valley, down in the valley, and that means going east. Sorry, this is west. So east out to Endwell, Johnson City, Binghamton, even going south into Vestal. These are the communities that are downwind and at risk, especially downtown Endicott, because a lot of these materials coming out of these stacks here are going to be heavier than air. So they're going to come out at 111 feet, and guess what they're going to do? They're going to drop right down to the ground and settle in the ground. So that's sulfuric acid, hexavalent chromium, dioxins, they're all going to settle in the valley. So we're going to be breathing concentrated stink, concentrated particulates, cancer-causing materials, heavy metals, nasty, nasty stuff. So we just think that raising the stack height to be at least the height of the surrounding hills, which is 288 feet, is a really good idea, and that would help distribute the toxic chemicals to a much wider area. So if you believe that that's a good suggestion, or if you have your own suggestions about this permit, please write or call Joseph M. DeLugolensky, 607-753-3095, 607-753-3095, 607-753-3095. Call him up. Let's light up his phone line and tell him you live in Endicott, or you work in Endicott, or you go to school in Endicott, and you know people that live in Endicott, and you care about the people that live in Endicott, and you don't want to see them poisoned. Pick up the phone, send an email, and download the documents. You can download them yourself. tinyurl.com/Endicott Battery Incinerator. Go get the files, and please look them over. Have a look. Just download them all, and look them over, and read them. One person can't do it all themselves, so I would really appreciate it if you would look over the documents and then write to the DEC. And what do you say when you write to the DEC? Well, you want a public hearing. You want a full Type 1 seeker review, SEQR, with an environmental impact statement. You can just abbreviate that EIS, environmental impact statement. You want to invoke Commissioner Policy 29. They should follow their own rules. The DEC should follow their own rules with regards to environmental justice. There's the stack height. Read the documents. Maybe you're going to find something that I didn't find, I didn't think of. It's very likely, because I'm not the brightest guy in the world. So the more people that look over these materials, the better. So please download the documents, and please contact Joseph Lugolensky. There's his number, 607-753-3095, or you can email him at dep.r7@dec.ny.gov. And supplemental information you're going to find on the Bill Houston Podcast blog. Just Google that. Just Google Bill Houston Podcast, and you'll see blogspot.com. Share this video on social media. Please give it a thumbs up, and talk it up on your email lesson in your circles. And when you're out in the community, tell people how to find the Bill Houston Podcast channel. Tell them how to watch these videos, and tell them that it's really important. If you live or work in Endicott, if you have family in downtown Endicott, if you shop in downtown Endicott, it's super important, because once these facilities get put in, they're really hard to shut them down. This is our best opportunity to stop this thing, or at least get some decent concessions to make it a safer operation. Please get involved, and I appreciate it, and I thank you very much. And only you and I and we can stop this Endicott battery incinerator.
Cornflakes!